Good morning, honorable judges, fellow debaters, and audience. I am the third speaker for the proposing team, and I stand firmly with the belief that Jamaican Power should be considered an official language. Firstly, the opposition argued that Power is nothing more than broken English, but this is not true. Studies have shown that Power has its own grammar, structure, and rules, just like any other language. It is not broken. It is a language that grew out of history, carrying both African roots, English influence, and it has developed into a complete system of communication. So calling it broken English is not only misleading, but is also disrespectful to the millions of Jamaicans who proudly speak it daily. Secondly, the opposition suggests that making Power official will confuse international visitors, but many countries operate with two or more official languages without confusion. Canada functions with English and French, Haiti with French and Haitian Creole, and South Africa with as many as 11 official languages. None of these countries collapse into chaos. Instead, they embrace their linguistic diversities as part of their national identity. So if they can do it, why can't we, Jamaicans, respect Power as our second dialect? Thirdly, they argue that making Power official will hurt Jamaican global communication. But not only.
So, so you all want Power to become an official language, right?
Yeah.
So, what you're speaking right are talking code, everything is Jamaican standard English. So isn't that Jamaican standard English you up there talking right now?
What? I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question.
Thirdly, they argue that making Power official will hurt Jamaican global community. But no one is suggesting we abandon English. English will remain our global link, while Patwa represents our local identity. As Dr. Joseph Parkinson from the Jamaican Language Union explained, recognizing Patwa, especially in schools, actually helps students learn better because they first understand concepts in their home language before transferring it to English. So instead of slowing development, Patwa recognition would improve education, strengthen democracy, and bridge the gap between elites and the masses. Even though classism remains strong in Jamaica upper class, where rural speakers of Patwa are often looked down on as uncultured, the reality is many of those same elites still use Creole or broken English. In their private spaces outside of the public eye, this reveals a contradiction. Power is dismissed in formal settings but embraced informally when it feels natural and personal. What does that tell us? It tells us that Power lives at the core of every Jamaican, no matter their class, whether speaking proudly or in the streets, quietly in the homes. It is still recognized as Power, integral part of our identity that connects us all. Our first speaker showed that Power meets the definition of a language. It's not just daily life, but in its linguistic structure. A language is a system of communication, and by every measure, Power qualifies. Our second speaker emphasized that the culture and educational benefits, highlighted that Power is the voice of our ancestors, carrying our music, proverbs, and traditions. This reminds us that children perform best when taught in their mother tongue. Together, our case is simple but powerful. Recognizing Power is not just about words, but is about respect, identity, and progress. Honorable judges, our national motto says also many one people. But how can we truly be one people if the language of the majority is ignored, disrespected, or silenced? Power is not a weakness, it is a symbol of survival. creativity, and the identities of our ancestors. Even in the highest level of society, it remains an inseparable part of every Jamaican's life. For these reasons, the proposition firmly believes that Jamaican power deserves recognition as one of our official languages. Thank you.